Holomisa says he's not surprised by the findings of the high-level panel on the State Security Agency. He says Parliament's Joint Standing Committee on Intelligence had failed to provide effective oversight of the intelligence services.
Holomisa serves on the Joint Standing Committee on Intelligence. Meetings of that committee are closed to the media and public. Holomisa says this is typical of parliamentary committees as they are dominated by ANC members. The panel found, amongst other things, that the committee was itself affected by the politicisation and factionalisation of the ANC in Parliament, in the intelligence community and in other arms of government.
Holomisa says he hopes the intelligence services will no longer be used for ANC factional battles.
Take this thing out of the cabinet. It must be an independent agent with no cabinet minister, but accountable to Parliament only.
Earlier we spoke to the former head of the State Security Agency, Mo Sheikh. Let's see what he has to say about this report.
I think in the work, and I don't know who's going to take the work forward, and I'm hoping it would be the Commission, it's got to quite clearly state that the role of political intelligence no longer belongs to the mandate of the intelligence services. It is political intelligence that allows the intelligence services and, as the Commission has found, the executive to ask the intelligence services to get involved in the gathering of political intelligence. And in the main, that leads to, as we've seen, leads to intelligence about political foes and political adversaries. So I'm hoping that in the new mandate of the intelligence services, that once and for all, after 25 years of a democracy, we are able to say there is no need for political intelligence gathering as a mandate of the intelligence services.
The former president made a comment in there. He said that he hopes that a can of worms isn't being opened with consequences. What do you make of that? What might that mean from where you're sitting?
I think that was a rather unfortunate and ill-judged comment by the former president. I think the issues, it matter not, in my view, it matters not who wrote the report. What matters is what is contained in the report. And let me just categorically say that I know many of the people who have served on that commission, and as someone who was investigating previous apartheid spies, none of those names on that commission ever appeared on my investigation list. This is not to say that there were no other investigation list, but I have worked very closely with many of those individuals, including in the underground, and if any of those individuals were involved in the intelligence services of the past, well, many of us would have long been dead by now.
So if this agency was overtaken for gathering evidence or intelligence, are we saying that there's probably players that are sitting on files of people that they might use, I don't know, to bribe, to force, to coerce certain types of behavior?
Well, I think that is an exaggerated claim. For me, the real issue is whether the intelligence services are equal to the task that confronts the country today.